guys, this is CrossFit Heath. I'm Coach Brandon. Got Coach Diana with me today. We're going to go through the workout and the warm-up with you. We will give you the standards for with weight and without weight. One thing that we've changed in moving forward that will help you out is you can go to Wodify. We have the workouts, will be in Wodify every day. You can post your scores, post your numbers. Go back to doing the things that we used to do within Wodify. That'll now be available back to you. So, as we go in today, our warm-up, we're gonna start with one round of a 100-meter run. For those of you that don't know how far that is, you can run 30 to 45 seconds and that should be plenty. Then you're gonna move into a 10 single dumbbell front squats. In just a second, we'll demo and go through each of these. If you don't have weight, you can do an air squat at this time. Then you're gonna go into 5 up downs, jumping over the dumbbell. Then we're gonna move into another round of a run, into 10 single dumbbell push presses. Again, we'll go through that. Into the 5 burpees over dumbbell. Then we're gonna go through one round of a 100-meter run again, single dumbbell thrusters into 5 burpees over the dumbbell. And again, if you don't remember what these are, we will have these in the comments down below available for you. This will also be on Wodify for you to look at as well. So, after we come in from our run, Diana's gonna demo what we're gonna be looking at for 10 single dumbbell front squats and what that looks like. Main thing we're looking for is her elbow is up in the dumbbell onto the shoulder positioning. From there, she's then gonna squat down. Just standing straight up. Main thing, I want to make sure hips are dropped below the top of the knee. She stands all the way up. Hip comes back open. So she'd do 10 switch sides. For those of you doing without a dumbbell, she's just going to do 10 air squats. She's going to drive those elbows high and forward, working through those movements. Excellent. Next, she's going to go into 5 up downs over the dumbbell. This is something that you can also use an odd object. So if you say you have a gallon jug, maybe that you could put water in. If 8 pounds is going to be too heavy, you could do half the gallon jug. You're going to kind of have to get inventive, but there's different ways that you can kind of create some at-home workouts that will work for you. All right, so an up down, she's just going to push back. She's going to plank. And then she's going to jump up over it. Now, one thing I don't want you to do when you go through it, I don't want your hips to drop low and then back up. We want to keep a good plank, good core positioning on that as we work through it. Next, again, we would go back through the run. The next one is going to be 10 single dumbbell push presses. Remember when we have the push press, she's, again, elbows forward. She's going to dip and then drive. Dip and drive. Excellent. She's going to then switch sides. From there, then she's going to go into 5 burpees over the dumbbell. So down, chest and hips hit the ground. She pops back up and over the dumbbell. This may be your odd object as well. All right, then we're going to go back through that one more time with the run. This time she's going to come back in. She's going to do single dumbbell thrusters. What that's going to be, she's going to squat down, drive all the way back up, nice and smooth, making sure that the hip crease drops below, opens her hips up, and drives through the press. And then she'll finish with 5 burpees over the dumbbell. Excellent. That'll be your warm-up. We're going to go through the workout with you. We'll also give you, again, the options you can do for at home with no weight. So Coach Diana here, she's going to demo this for me as we go through it. So, the workout today is going to be a 14-minute AMRAP, or for those of you that typically don't do CrossFit, that means as many reps and rounds as possible within that 14 minutes. So you're just going to keep moving. Again, we always talk about intensity being very important. It's your intensity. If you feel like you need to take a break, take a break. You don't have to drive yourself into the ground. Just keep moving the best you can. If you need to take a moment, catch your breath, do that. All right, now, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a 400-meter run. For those of you, again, that don't know how far 400 meters is, you know, set for 2 to 2.5 minutes of running. It's going to take you approximately that amount of time throughout the workout. Again, pace it out so that you can get through the 14 minutes. Coming in 20 single dumbbell thrusters, and we'll show you a couple options of that. into 10 burpees over the dumbbell, much like we did in the warm-up. So Coach Diana is going to go through the 20 single dumbbell thrusters and then the options that we have with bands that will work throughout the workout. All right, so we now, again, the single arm dumbbell thruster, she's going to do 10 per side. That way she spreads out her arms. So she's just going to squat down, drive up, standing tall. She can do 10 and then she'll switch with arms and she'll do 10 on that side. Excellent. Next is the option if you have a band at home. So doing single, she's just going to put her foot into the band. And folks, if you don't have one of these bands, you can get them on Amazon. They're cheap. They're very inexpensive, and this is a great tool to always have at home. Even if you work out at a gym, these are great to take on the road when you're traveling. You can get a great workout in using these bands. So she's going to then, again, you see her elbows nice and tall. She's standing up. She's just going to squat down and press through. There's different sizes of bands. I would definitely recommend staying with the light red band. The most I would use is a blue band. Again, she just switches sides, drives through, making good movement. The other option, if you really have to and you just have nothing else, you could always use a bottle of some type. If that's really light, drink your Gatorade and put sand in it. That will add some more weight to it. There's different options that you have out there available to you. And from there, then she's going to do her burpees over the dumbbell, as we showed earlier, but we'll show it one more time. She's just going to burpee down, chest and hips, and over. Okay? She's going to work through that. Now, another modification to that, she could do the up-downs if burpees are going to be a lot for you. That's just the plank burpee. She's down, hops right back up, hops over the object. Now, if for some reason jumping is hard for you, or you can't, that's okay. Don't worry about the jump. It's not the end of the world. That's just a little added piece to the movement. Hope that helps. Y'all have a great day. Day's workout. So if you feel like you need to do some extra work, you want to build a little bit more strength, we've set this up for you as well. So today on the finisher workout, you're going to do 2 to 3 rounds, whichever you feel you're capable of doing. And it's going to be 5 by 5 is where you'll see it in Wodify. You can do two-handed or one-handed, whichever you prefer, of the Arnold press, into 20 alternating object slides. We'll demo this shortly, into 30 Russian twist. So the Arnold press. If you have one dumbbell, you're just going to bring it up, arm in front, and then rotate around to the top and back around. Good. If she was to have 2, if you have 2 dumbbells and you want to use 2, out and up. Okay? That's all you got to think about. And for that, you're just rotating around. It really works the front of the shoulders and chest area. Then she's going to go to 20 alternating object slides. Again, there's a couple different things you can use. She's going to be using her dumbbell. I'll show you a couple other options, or we'll talk about a couple other options that you can use as well. So what she's going to do is she's going to go down into a plank. She's going to hold that. She's going to reach under, slide the object to the other side. And then she's going to switch. Good. This really works the core, works the twist of the core more through the obliques, just working different areas. Now, a couple of things you could do. If you have a band, you could tie that around a post or something. Do the same thing. You're just going to pull through in that plank position using the bands. So then you're just going to be rotating. That's an option for those that have a band. Another option, we've even tried it with a case of water. Understand a full case of water is going to be pretty heavy. So you may take it down to half a case of water. Whatever you need to do to try to make that work. You got to get inventive through these times. Next, she's going to go into the Russian twist. What that is, she's going to be seated on her butt there. Feet, you want to try to get your feet up in this balanced position, and then she's just going to twist, touching side to side. You can see that she's slow and controlled. If she needs, she can keep the feet down and do it that way to create more balance if she doesn't have enough stability to do so. Okay? Make sure you're slow and controlled through those movements. This isn't meant to be fast and out of control, trying to get through it as quickly as possible.